today's show, Minnesota Bound celebrates one of its own, one of our program's original employees. Kelly Jo McDonnell produces many of the stories you watch. Today, her own tale, plus a few of her Minnesota Bound favorites.
Minnesota Bound, presented by Connecticut Water Treatment Systems.
Hi everybody, Bill, Millie, and I welcome you to today's episode.
Along with Kelly Jo, who's joining us today. She is Minnesota Bound story producer and Minnesota Bound employee number 2, officially.
Yep, right behind Ron. I've been here for 30 years, so I've been with the show just about as long as it's been on the air.
And our first story is actually the story on how you got hired.
It is. It kind of all started with my dad, Jo McDonnell, who's kind of an Iowa fishing legend, ran in the same circles as Ron Shera, and he was the one who talked Mr. Shera into hiring me.
Yep, and Ron did. Here's Jim's story.
No excuses now, you're on your home water.
That's right.
He was known as the fishing professor, and he was.
It is awful hot though, and the water's warmed up quite a bit, and the lake
If
is
you
all-
climbed into his boat, you were the student. Now, Jim McDonnell is also known as a fishing legend. The Iowa fisherman recently was inducted into the Freshwater Fishing Hall of Fame in Hayward, Wisconsin. It's an honor he deserves, because I knew Jim as a friend and fishing companion, although not often enough.
Got him?
Yep, I got him.
Good boy.
I got him.
When he wasn't teaching school and coaching students, he was holding class in the outdoors, usually on the water. In the 1960s, Jim also was the first ever to open a guiding business on Iowa's Great Lakes, such as West Okoboji and Spirit.
A lot of folks come in to the Iowa Great Lakes. They can't believe that we have walleye fishing or smallmouth or a muskie fishery here. They think of Iowa as cornfields and bean fields, and that's just about it.
While he loved catching fish, Jim also emphasized conservation when he was teaching kids how to fish. In 1968, he founded the Iowa Great Lakes Fishing Club. The club was active in both agendas and still is. More than anything, this may explain the nickname Fishing Professor.
I was a school teacher and fished a lot. I never did like to paint houses, including my own, and so the best thing for me to do was go fishing. And that's what I did.
Welcome back to Fishing the Midwest.
Jim was a regular on Bob Jensen's Fishing the Midwest TV show.
I've been fishing Storm Lake since the...
Jim also appeared on my own TV show, Minnesota Bound, as we teamed up to fish or hunt Iowa's wild turkeys.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
In the category of small worlds, I also hired Jim's youngest daughter, Kelly Jo, way back in 1996, and she's still part of the Minnesota Bound team.
Dad would put a worm on my hook and put it in the water for me.
Besides fishing and teaching, Jim also enjoyed, well, just laughing. When you heard it, you knew who was laughing.
This was kind of a 70th birthday, and I figured I'm good for 30 more.
Sadly, the laugh, the fisherman, the teacher, made his last cast on January 27, 2012. Jim died suddenly of an aneurysm at the age of 74. Like a good professor, he left us with his favorite saying, "Enjoy every sunrise, keep a tight line, and may your aim be straight."
Not a bad Iowa sunset, Jim.
It's advice straight from the man who lived it.
Minnesota Bound is brought to you by Connecticut Water Treatment Systems, Star Bank, Rapid Marine Family of Dealerships, and by Crush City.
Now, Travis, you're just house sitting. You can use my Connecticut water for the plants, but that's all, and behave yourself.
Have a great trip and catch some fish for me. It's so crystal clear.
Oh, come on, buy a vowel.
Don't worry, girl, we'll get you all cleaned up.
Travis!
Ron! Home so soon?
Forgot my lucky lure. You simply can't leave my Connecticut alone, can you?
Connecticut. Even house sitters can't resist worry-free water.
Ron Schera here. I've mentioned before that Star Bank is our bank at Ron Schera Productions. Now it's fair to ask, why Star Bank? Let's count the ways. First, Star Bank is owned by a Minnesota family with Minnesota employees. They know us, we know them. When you call Star Bank, an employee answers, not a recording. Located in 11 Minnesota communities, Star Bank provides all the services a bank should provide. So now you know why we chose Star Bank. We like a bank that cares.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Time on the water is good for our families, our friendships, and it's good for our souls. That's why Rapid Marine remains committed to helping anglers and boaters get on the water and stay on the water. At 4 convenient Minnesota locations, their professional sales team and service techs are ready to handle all of your boating needs. Their showrooms are stocked with the state's largest inventory of new and used boats. At Rapid Marine, it's their mission to help you make memories on the water.
Look at that freaking Bronco bug, baby. Get up in here. Come on.
Today we are celebrating the work of Minnesota-bound producer Jo McDonnell.
Okay, Kelly, what exactly does a producer do?
So we do a lot. We research the stories, find stories, log a lot of video, write scripts, basically just kind of keep Minnesota bound on the rails.
And in your research, you found artist Mary Jo Hoffman.
Oh, I really liked her work. She inspired me, and I was hoping her story would inspire viewers too.
Jack, leave him alone. They're not afraid of him. They're molting right now, like a lot of birds do in August, leaving feathers everywhere.
Every day, Mary Jo Hoffman heads out to her backyard in Shoreview, Minnesota, in search of treasure, a special kind of treasure.
Come on, baby, let's go for a walk. I call August the golden month because we're going to go into goldenrod and sunflowers. Orange and green is the colors right now.
Mary Jo's treasure hunt isn't for silver and gold, but something just as valuable.
It's the tail end of the orange daylilies and tiger lilies and stuff, so I might do orange and green today.
She's seeking a subject in nature.
These are just ending, tiger lilies, so I'm gonna play with these today.
To capture in a photo.
Let's go inside. Come on, baby. Come on, sweetheart. I guess if still had a signature style, it would be this flat lay with a white background and soft natural lighting. I always and only use natural lighting.
Her project, called Still Blog, documents the natural world every day of the year.
Project started 10 years ago when I had little kids and when I had a 2-year-old puggle. This is Jack the puggle. Jack, he's really the reason I started all this. Looked around and said, what could I do? And then because of the dog and having to walk him every day, I thought, well, I'm gonna do nature. I'm gonna do photo of found nature every day. And that's just how it came to be. I thought of the project as a calendar year, so I started January 1st, 2012. And I'll just go to today. And That is 3,867 days. He's now 12. He's getting to be an old man.
She's just willing to sort of build her life by these little things that she chooses to do every single day. And the fact that she's done this for 10 years, I think, is really extraordinary. She is an engineer at heart as well as an artist. So she is two-hearted in that way.
So I have a graduate degree in aeronautics and astronautics from Stanford, and then I came back to Honeywell and worked there for 17 years in research, always in research. Yeah, I loved it. Absolutely loved it. Mostly I was surprised, but still. I mean, I love doing it. Probably the biggest reward for me was that in order to find something every day to photograph, I have to be very aware, right? I have to be super attentive.
Her attention to nature actually got her attention.
Only been doing the blog for 3 months, I think, when they first called.
The Martha Stewart came out of nowhere, and that was a sort of mind-blowing, how did this happen?
Now Mary Jo's photos appear from book covers, to home decor lines at Target, to the walls of family resorts.
I'm still in a little bit of disbelief that me on my kitchen floor, on white poster board, after walking that neurotic puggle. I mean, that is something that people are finding beautiful.
Still Blog continues to not only inspire designers, but her own family.
I mean, it's obviously just like a pleasing, beautiful thing to see, just like nature, whether it be extraordinary or completely normal, but presented in a more extraordinary way. It's beautiful to take in.
Incrementalism or dailiness, whatever you want to call it, is super powerful. I mean, that's all I can say is it's unbelievable powerful to do a little something every day.
Minnesota Bound is brought to you by Flow Docks and Lifts, Safe Basements of Minnesota, Nutrisource, and by Totem Resorts, the premier destination for world-class fishing.
Every day at Premier, we're building something special. A place to discover, to connect, and where memories are made. That's because at Premier, we're not just building the world's best pontoons. We're building your pontoon. Visit your local dealer today. Premier, we go beyond.
Flow aluminum dock systems are made to bring time at the lake to a whole new level. You can create any layout you want and accessorize it for comfort and fun. They're strong, stable, safe, and they add a beautiful touch to your shoreline that will last for a very long time. Maybe it's time to join the thousands of other families that have turned their dock into a shoreline paradise. Maybe it's time for a Flow.
Hi, I'm Millie. Yup, that Millie, star of the screen, queen of the field, and a state fair icon. Most days, my schedule is packed. Chasing birds in the morning, fan appearances in the afternoon, and did I mention I host my very own TV show? People love me. A schedule this glam takes some serious fuel. That's why I eat Nutrisource. Their commitment to quality keeps me healthy, energized, and my coat? Softer and shinier than when I was a puppy. What's inside matters, and Nutrisource keeps me feeling like the star I am.
Are you seeing water issues in your basement or crawl space? Wet carpet, moisture coming through walls, a heaving basement floor, wet soil, or musty smells in your crawl space are all signs your home doesn't have proper moisture control and mitigation. And if these problems continue, they may lead to more serious foundation problems. Safe Basements, an award-winning locally operated company, uses state-of-the-art drainage encapsulation systems and sump pumps to keep your home's basement or crawl space dry. Call Safe Basements today for a free estimate to solve your moisture issues for good.
Today, Minnesota-bound producer Kelly Jo joins us to share a few of your favorite Minnesota-bound stories.
And this next one was Emmy nominated, real proud of it, and it started with a real simple idea, fireflies.
Yeah, you liked them a lot, so you got to work on a story about them here in Minnesota.
Capturing bugs after dark, our kind of challenge.
It was challenging, but luckily we tagged along with the Shirk Boys at Bill's Prairie, and what we captured was pretty magical.
Of all the signs of summer, blinking lights, flying on unseen wings, may be the most fascinating of them all. Watch closely. At dusk, quick as a blink, they'll appear.
I got it. Isn't there two in there?
Go, see if you can get 10.
It's the firefly. Often called lightning bugs or glowworms, the firefly is actually a flying beetle that usually appears in dark woods or marshy areas, and sometimes in your own backyard.
Good luck, boys.
Go. Oh, I grabbed him!
For a guaranteed firefly sighting in the Twin Cities, head to the Minnesota Arboretum.
Right behind me is the iris pond, so about 10 o'clock, it will just be lit up with fireflies.
You can walk up to the farm of the Arb, which is about a mile walk, but it's gorgeous and you'll really enjoy it.
They are nocturnal, so they'll come out right about dusk. Right now with the sunset, we'll start seeing them a little bit after 9 o'clock.
The firefly light can be yellow, green, or orange. No matter the color, fireflies are a favorite.
I love the firefly because they just bring so much joy, and that is something that makes me really happy. You go back to your childhood and stories that you hear about fireflies, and just their mystical kind of blinking on, blinking off is just really enchanting. They live on every continent except Antarctica. And so they really thrive where they have a good water source, nice warm temperatures in the summer.
With each blink, the firefly is actually talking to potential mates. The male firefly's idea of courtship is to fly near the ground, flashing his light every 6 seconds. How romantic. Since most female fireflies can't fly, she answers his flashes by turning on her lights so he can find her. Sometimes it works, and sometimes...
No, close it, close it, close it. Wait, I got him on the cover. No, close it, close it, close it.
The mating game is interrupted by curious youngsters. Other potential predators leave the fireflies alone, having learned the beetle's light is a signal its blood is toxic. It's nice to know fireflies aren't an endangered species. However, in recent years, fewer firefly displays have been seen.
Fireflies are beetles, and so they could be impacted by someone trying to spray to get rid of other insects in their yard. Numbers are said to be decreasing.
Increasing use of pesticides and loss of habitat have likely impacted the population, as has light pollution. For fireflies, light pollution interferes with their attempts to signal each other. Alas, the lifespan of a firefly is only 3 to 4 weeks. First, they're here. Then the fireflies, like a Minnesota summer, fade away way too soon. Those blinking lights go dark, and those magical summer nights are over.
Closed captioning provided by Premier Marine.
Every August, Minnesota Bound and all the cool new gear shows up at the Minnesota State Fair.
And guess who's in charge of that massive project?
Yeah, Kelly Jo is our fair lady, and it was there that you found a great story.
Yeah, he is very cool and is an artist named Adam Turman.
The Great Minnesota Get-Together. So recognizable. And just one of our state's biggest brands. If you know these logos, chances are you know this guy.
I'm Adam Turman. I'm an artist from the Twin Cities.
Adam Turman's bold styles adorn surfaces all over town. And yes, the Minnesota State Fair.
So the booth is on the second level of the grandstand, and it's always been really fun for me to be at the fair because it is the Great Minnesota Get-Together, and that's people just like to hang out.
Turman's artistic roots began with a hip mix of graphic design and Twin Cities rock and roll.
I kind of came into this little collective of artists and designers, and they were making gig posters for First Avenue, and at the time the Triple Rock Social Club was around. I just got to do really fun, basically flyers. Eventually that turned into screen printed gig posters for those bands. And then what happened was that work that was free started to become paid. In 2012, I put in my notice at my full-time gig, and I went off on my own and took the plunge, and here we are today.
Adam's interest in Minnesota-esque folklore started with a few landmark pieces.
So I saw that everybody really loved these pieces that I made, so I just kept on making more landmark pieces, and then I got into doing some Paul Bunyan and Babe, the Blue Ox artwork. I just kept people resonating with those characters.
Whether the canvas is urban-based or in the outdoors, Turman's style is now a hip part of Minnesota culture.
Working with some of these brands, it's just fun because they've reached out to me, and that's really exciting. These are the Indian motorcycle air covers.
Turman's newest artistic vision appears larger than life.
All right, here we go. We got up on the roof line over here on the brewery, and then we put a projector on the brewery. Okay. Do I like that?
Art in action. And Adam lives it.
You didn't do the mural in the Van Barrel Club at the stadium, did you?
I sure did. I think I'm gonna wrap it up today. We've got Minnesota Bound is here, like checking it out right here. So I gotta concentrate when I do that. If I spell my name wrong for this, it's gonna suck.
An artistic signature people search out, especially at the fair.
It's awesome. It's a lot of work. It is so much work, but it is so rewarding at the same time. It's amazing, and I love that part about the State Fair.
Creating art for every fair goer, but more importantly, creating art for himself. And that's the best part.
I think that's it.
Great stories, Kelly, and thank you for all that you do. We couldn't do it without you.
Here's to the next 30 years for you.
Well, that about does it for us. We hope to see you back here next week.
In the meantime, Kelly, what do we always say?
We say, remember, introduce a kid to the great outdoors.
Transportation provided by Premier Transportation. Call 1-800-899-7433.